Hey everybody, my name is Tammy. I am an MBC fighter, metastasized breast cancer fighter, like thriver. Um, I became stage 4 December 20th, 2012. Mind you, I was already fighting breast cancer from May 1st, 2008. So I was 4.7 years free of cancer. Well, they thought I was free of cancer. It came back 8 years ago. So I decided to come on and do a quick video. so um, I was probably stage 4, probably from October that year, not December, because excuse me, my husband noticed my skin was getting a little yellow, my eyes were getting a little yellow. Didn't think anything of it. Didn't say nothing to me really. I mean, he was concerned, but he didn't know how to approach me and tell me that things didn't look right. Actually, a lot of people didn't know how to approach me and tell me that something was off. I should go to the doctor. Um, so I was eating Arby's, made it to here, and didn't go past there. It came back up. So obviously, I went and made an appointment with my doctor for the next day, and that's how I found. I went and had blood work, and she set up a sonogram, and this was before December 20th. My sonogram was on December 20th of my liver. I did not even get to go home after my sonogram because the doctor already had the results of the sonogram. I stopped at McDonald's. I had breakfast because I couldn't eat anything, mind you. So just leaving McDonald's, get a phone call from my doctor. You have to come in ASAP. I was like, okay. I was in Forest or Wakefield area. My MD was in Nightdale. I was like, okay. Didn't think anything of it. Nothing. Sat in the waiting room. Sat in the waiting room. Sat in the waiting room. And sat in the waiting room. Finally get called back. They do my weight, do my blood pressure, all the fun stuff, right? My doctor walks in. The look on her face told me something was wrong. It was not even what I thought it would be. Although I probably already kind of knew. Something I kind of knew, had a slight inkling it was the cancer. Tammy, your cancer's back. It's in your liver. And your liver's pretty bad. She was supposed to go on vacation for Christmas, the Christmas holiday. She stayed there until she got a hold of my oncologist and got me an appointment. And that was all day long to get a hold of my oncologist, tell him what happened, and get an appointment. I had an appointment for that day after Christmas that year, 2012. He I already knew the news, but he said if I would have waited till after New Year, like I wanted to really do, was wait till after New Year, I would have been dead. My liver was so cancerous, I would have been dead. So, and I started treatment on January 9th. Now, mind you, I had a liver biopsy January 3rd, 2013. I had my IV port put in on my birthday, January 4th that year. Started chemo or IV chemo January 9th. Did 8 rounds of that. Could have taken a break halfway between the 4 week mark, but I said, no, I'm going to keep going. Finished that. Went on an oral chemo. I went on Xeloda for 3.5 years. I think it was 3.5, yeah. Xeloda stopped working. Went on Ibrance and Faslodex shots. I forgot what I was with. I was on it, some kind of anti-estrogen. I forget which one it was. Ibrance just stopped working right before Thanksgiving. And that's actually when I found out my mom was dying, 2001. Is around Thanksgiving. So to find out my cancer, my bone cancer, which I already had for 6 years in August, this past August, that the bone cancer spreading again. So, and this is hard for me. It really is hard for me. Um, I had a PET scan. My oncologist told me my results end in November. Forget the exact date, but it was after Thanksgiving. Or was it before Thanksgiving? Before Thanksgiving. It was right around there. And she said that because my tumor markers were up, she said that your cancer spread again. I looked at my report, I read my report, and yes, for the first time, I went in denial. Didn't go in denial with my liver cancer. It's like, okay, what are we going to do? When we start treatment, blah, 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 blah. I mean, we already knew what treatment we were going to switch me to for the bone cancer when it spread again. All of these times, it had, I mean, granted, from Taxol to Xeloda. Oh, no. So I did Taxol. Yeah, I did Taxol and then did Xeloda. My cancer came back 4 years, 2 years later, right? 12, yeah, 14. So 2 years later, went in my bones. When it went in my bones, I was able to tell it went in my bones. I did tell the doctor it's in my bones. So I told my doctor that I think it's in my bones. My tumor markers went up in October, beginning in November, something like that, beginning of November. So end October, beginning of November, somewhere around there. So we had to wait for a PET scan. Like I said, she went to give me the results of my PET scan. Brain shut down like that. I just heard it spreading again. Went into denial. My brain shut down. It took me a while. It took me, I had 2 weeks off my chemo, no chemo whatsoever. I had to wait 2 weeks. Started the new chemo December 1st. And those 2 weeks between no chemo was scary as hell. And I'm going to tell you that it's scary. I've been on the chemo almost a month. January 1st will be a month, my new chemo. I'm getting actually my refill today so that I have it when I get it, need it. But went to see my endocrinologist. I saw her the 15th. And I said, okay, can I see the pictures? The literally PET scan, I want to see it. I'm glad I did. My whole lower spine, here's my spine, all lit up. You might as well just hang balls off my ribs because this was lit a tree. My pelvic, my hips lit up, my femur lit up, my pelvic lit up, my shoulder lit up, my arm lit up. PET scan doesn't do anything past your mid thigh. So I don't know if my knee issues I'm having and my ankle issue is cancer. I did see my orthopedic. I actually saw my orthopedic on the 15th. That appointment I got within 4 days of seeing him. I got my authorization, got in, boom, boom, boom. He's having it once an MRI. We're doing it on the 29th. I mean, I didn't want it this week. It's Christmas week. So I said I won't be back to Rex until the 29th. Had an issue with them trying to, they called me to make the appointment. They had an appointment for the 29th. Oh, we don't have your authorization. So they had to get the authorization for my orthopedic, but they already had it. Then they told me, my orthopedic office told me, oh, they booked you for the 30th. I said, no, I need the 29th. I'm going to be there. My back hurts too much to keep driving. So if I can drive one day and just be in the area and just be able to get up and move around and then sit down, whatever, it's a lot easier for me because laying down on an MRI table or X-ray table hurts my lower back, hurts like hell. So, yes, I don't look sick. No, I don't act sick. Yes, I'm smiling all the time and joking and laughing. Well, let me tell you, yeah, just because you have cancer doesn't mean you have to look like you have cancer or be sick. That's a fallacy. Because, I mean, I did look sick when it went to my liver because I was turning yellowish and my eyes were kind of yellowish. But bone cancer, I am fighting my pain every single day. You wouldn't know it. I try to walk as normal as possible with my cane. I try to do everything as normal as I can. But one wrong move, I could break a bone. Because the year I broke my femur, I was in the hospital Christmas Eve. I didn't know I broke the head of my femur. While I was in the hospital, I pulled myself up in the bed and broke my clavicle. That And this was in a year span, not like this was like 2014 and 2015. Like 2014, I did these two. 2015, I broke my toe. Same. So within a year span, I broke a toe. So I broke 3 bones in a year. I was told to be extremely careful because my bones are cancerous. Not only do I have cancer, I have fibromyalgia, I have arthritis, and I have degenerative joint disease. And guess where the degenerative joint disease is? You got it. Right exactly where the cancer is. So I have double trouble in my lower back. But I just wanted to come on and do this video because I'm here 8 years out with metastasized breast cancer. I have lost friends that basically gave up life when they found out they were stage 4. My mom died at 57, almost 55. And I plan on living a lot longer than my mom did. I lost my father when he was 30-something years old, and I was only 11. But that was because of drug overdose and then carbon monoxide poisoning because 3 bimbos left him in the car and panicked and kept the garage door closed. But yeah, I don't plan on dying at 57. God's already told me I'm going to be here a long time. Probably outlive my husband because it's hard on him, you know. But I don't talk about how I feel about my cancer because everybody's like, "Oh, you're so happy and this and that." But I want people to see the real me sometimes, you know. I sit here with a back support, one of the in the chair. You know, I keep my head shaved because I just don't want the cancer to come back in a different part of my body. Okay, it's already in my bones, so it's just spreading again. It's not a new cancer; it's just spreading more. I've had uptake in my lower back from the beginning, um, and everything. Look at my glucose meter. This is what chemo is doing to me. It's raising my blood sugar. This chemo. Ibrance made me become a diabetic because they don't tell you that it can raise your blood sugar. This chemo does tell you that. And which was, that was a side effect, and I knew about it. Am I correcting it? No. I am. I'm doing. Sorry. I'm doing my insulin like I'm supposed to. I do 38 long, 8 short, 8 short, and 6. And the only reason I'm doing that right now until I see my endocrinologist, and I'm sure he's going to get mad at me because I should be actually giving myself more, is because my numbers here when I go to take my insulin. My numbers here after I eat a shake that I've been eating for 5 years now for breakfast. I haven't changed. I've been eating a shake for breakfast every morning, which hardly has any sugar because it's doesn't have sugar in it. Obviously, it has 2 grams of sugar, 2 carbs. So I think 2. Yeah, 2 carbs. So, but people think it's easy, and everything, fighting cancer. That yeah, I'm all happy-go-lucky and everything. I do my photography work, and the reason I do my photography work is to keep me busy, to keep my mind off my cancer. I do lashes now because of women who have gone through chemo. Some freak out about their hair, some freak out about their eyebrows, but most freak out about your lashes. Most of us freak out about our lashes, yes. Our lashes, because that's what makes your face. Your hair does not make your face. I don't have eyebrows right now. I actually shaved them off because I have pimples and stuff. I'm getting pimples in my skin and irritation. So I just shaved them off to really clean my eyebrows out. Plus, my eyebrows aren't really growing. The hair is actually falling out. My eyelashes are starting to fall out with this chemo, and that was one of the side effects. I'm probably going to lose my hair again, or it's going to thin. I don't have a problem with that now because I have beautiful magnetic lashes. But I try to do things as normal as I can every single day. I started doing my nails. I actually sell these. These are not Color Street nails. These are another company. Um, the chemo actually breaks my nails, right? So I'm using these nails, ratty nails, and as you can see, my nails. I just did them the other day, and my nails are already. You can see the white tips. My nails are already growing out, so it's protecting my nails, which is great. But chemo affects everybody different. People say try Tuminac, try this, try that. Okay, every single chemo is different. Every single chemo, you got to be careful what you can take. I cannot do pomegranate. I can't do certain kind of orange. I don't like oranges anyway. I can do orange juice because that's not these orange I'm not allowed to have. People say, well, if you eat healthy and don't do sugar and you wouldn't get cancer. Guess what? I was lifting weights. I was in the gym 7 days a week. I was eating healthy. I was not underweight, but I was just right weight. I was 130 pounds, which was perfect weight for me, right? I got cancer. Now I'm told, don't worry about, well, I have to watch my sugar because I'm a diabetic. I do it. I don't have to watch my carbs because number one, I was already eating low carbs. So I didn't have to worry about it. I've been doing low carbs since I was working out pre-cancer. So that's over 12 years ago. And I've never changed. Yes, I have my sweets. I will have my cheesecake. I'll have a corn muffin. I'll have whatever. Because if I'm not eating carbs, the right amount of carbs, and I'm supposed to have 30 to 60 carbs a day, and I'm usually between 30 and 40. Breakfast is 52. It's the only one that's a really high carb. And even if I do, I only go up to maybe 55, 56. I don't normally hit 60. Last night I did. I had fried wontons. I went way over 60. But I treat myself once in a while. My alarm's going off because my sugar is high. And that's what it's telling me. Um, so, and because I have an MRI coming on, I just pulled the sensor, popped it out. I left the unit on my body, popped the unit, waited 15 minutes, put the new one in, because I don't want to waste the sensor. So, but cancer's not what you think. You may not look sick. You may not feel sick. You might have energy. Some people with cancer can work. I tried to work during breast cancer, but after surgery, the kind of job I had, I was lifting things. I was splitting the skin open again, and it was horrible. Same thing after my 20-pound tumor that was removed prior to cancer, which was not quite a year between the tumor and my breast cancer. Close enough because I'm estrogen positive. That's another thing. Have soy. Go plant-based. Do this. Stop eating meat. Allergic to soy. Cannot have soy. I'm estrogen positive. So vegan, it wouldn't even be possible for me. I'm anemic. And I don't want to take iron pills, so I try to eat things rich in iron. And meat's got iron in it, and certain vegetables, spinach and stuff, which I like raw spinach. Don't cook it. So, I won't eat it when it's cooked. I'll eat it when it's raw. But when you see somebody with cancer, approach them. 99% of us are not going to bite your head off. Just don't say we don't look sick. Offer us a hand if you see that we need a hand. Right now, my husband and I are struggling with money right now, and that's because of medical issue. I owe money. They paid me, and I owe them. Now I have to pay it back because some claims were paid, and now they can't find the claims. BS. It's just BS. It really is. But cancer just keeps on giving. Lose weight, your knee will feel better, right? I've lost over 25 pounds. And guess what? My knee is hurting worse. The orthopedic felt my knee. He goes, oh, your knee don't feel so good. I can't exercise really because if I move wrong, I could break a freaking bone. I have a bicycle, hand or a foot bicycle. I'm afraid to use it because my bones are so weak. I mean, I do use it once in a while, but I don't pedal like hard. I'll just do a little bit of range of motion with my feet. I do range of motion with my hands without it, so I could just do it. And I walk the dog, and I do go food shopping and everything. But you know, and with this coronavirus, people aren't wearing masks, and this is funny. I can't wear a mask because I wear oxygen. Now I saw a woman yesterday with oxygen. She had a mask on. She had it down to here, so that it wasn't covering her nasal passage because she had the. But when I went to go buy her, she pulled the mask up over her nose to protect me, and I'm wearing a mask to protect somebody like her. So it's I was grateful for her doing that. I wanted to say thank you for doing that, and but there are people in the store that refuse to wear a mask, and they're teaching their children not to wear a mask. Oh, because we have anxiety and everything. Guess what? I have anxiety. I don't like things on my face. I sleep with a CPAP machine. One that comes under my nose is only here now. It used to just be under my nose, but I didn't want to wear a chin strap, so it's only here. So that's not bad. It's not up here. If it's up here, I freak out because when I wake up from surgery and you got that big oxygen thing on my face, I freak out. Usually before surgery, they have to give me something to calm me down because they know they're going to put the mask on. And they know it freaks me out. So, and I've had enough surgeries. So, but cancer is not a joke. For the people that fake they have cancer to go do GoFundMe's or fundraisers or anything, I just can't stand people like that. That's why I have problems getting donations is because of people like that. I am grateful for the people that have given me donations, and it's hard because it is Christmas time, um, and I'm grateful for it because that money is being put away to pay back that medical bill, and I've been paying it as I get the money. I've been paying it back, so hopefully that'll be taken care of, and I can start getting paid so I can pay my bills. I mean, and I'm getting grants to help me pay some of my bills, and I'm grateful for the grants I'm getting. My social workers helped me on that, and some friends are helping me pay my bills instead of that they're specifically paying a bill. They give me the money just for the like say pay my electric. I had a friend pay my electric last month. Um, I got a grant to pay my electric this month for next month. So I'm grateful for what I'm getting because it is helping us. Christmas, it sucks this year. I got a coffee pot, a single pot coffee pot for Christmas. We were already using it because we needed one. But I'm getting my step parents are giving me money and telling me to get my Christmas. I got a camera because I was giving money to because I needed another camera because my other one wasn't working to do photo sessions. I have another friend that's bought us a toaster. The only reason I know what it is because she asked me what kind of toaster I wanted, and I told her which one I was looking at. And she told me I would be having a Christmas present Thursday, so it's probably my toaster, which I'm happy because our toasters, it either doesn't cook it or it burns the food. It's no in between right anymore, and it's the elements are really it's 15-year-old toaster. It's Black and Decker, and that was a mistake. But 99% of the times it's not even toasting. But that rare time, and it's set on low, it's burning your toast. Low. The lowest setting you have is burning toast. And let me tell you, that smells bad. So I'm grateful for people that are helping us. I know this is a long video, but I just wanted people to know I'm a fighter. My gloves are on. But damn, cancer, do you have to keep hitting me around the holidays? Thanksgiving, Christmas, birthday, having surgery, on my birthday. I mean, that was that one was actually planned for that day. They actually didn't want it. They were going to do it that day, and I said, "Well, it's my birthday," and they're like, "We can put it off a day." And I said, "You know what? That's actually a good birthday present because then I can say, oh, my port's 8 years old on January 4th this year. It'll be 8 years old." So it's kind of like that was my birthday present. Biopsy was the day before, so but that was my birthday present that year. Weird birthday present, right? But I fight cancer for all my sisters I've lost, my metastasized breast cancer sisters we've lost. I fight for my mother who lost her life to pancreatic cancer. These are my angels, and I fight every single day. I don't tell my husband about the pain because I don't want him worrying. So I sit around, walking around with a smile on my face, like nothing's going on. And then I go into the room and I cry, which I'm doing here on camera, and I don't like doing it. I don't like crying in front of people. But I break down. I actually go in when I'm taking a shower some mornings. I sit there crying in the shower because of the pain. I'm wearing a knee brace. I have an ankle brace on because my ankle hurts. I'm gonna put my thumb brace on because my thumb has been killing me. Just I tried to dislocate it yesterday. I went to do something and the thing slipped out. My thumb went back, kind of the way it shouldn't be going. You know, your thumb goes this way, but mine went that way. I sleep with braces at night on my hands because of trigger thumb. My rheumatologist has me sleeping with braces to ease the pain at night. But at nighttime, I have restless leg syndrome and I get cramps. I'm sleeping in a zero recliner chair. Now I have my massage mat. I finally moved it into there. I'm getting better sleep now, which is awesome. I actually sleep through the night now because that hour of that massage before I go to bed takes number one gives me circulation through my body, but it does help with the pain. So, but I just want people to understand cancer ain't no fun. Cancer is painful. And if somebody tells you liver cancer does not hurt, they're full of you know what. Because let me tell you, liver cancer hurts. And that was another thing that was bothering me because from October to when I went in December, I always kept getting pain in my right side of my liver area, not realizing it was my liver. So, yeah, liver hurts. And liver biopsies hurt too. And they want to do a bone biopsy on me. And I'm trying to avoid that. But if we have to do surgery, then they can do a biopsy and I'm out cold. I won't even know you did the biopsy. I'll feel the after effects, but won't know you did it. So, but please put prayers in for anybody that has cancer because cancer is not a joke. It is not a joke. But the people that are joking and saying they have cancer and lying about it, they need to go to you know where, down below when they die. They actually need to go to jail now for being phonies. Or get something really bad. And I don't wish that on anybody. I don't wish cancer on anybody, but those phony people that say, oh, I have cancer and really don't, really need to get cancer and really know what it feels like to get cancer and not get help because they lied about it. Then maybe they'll think twice about doing it. You know, eye for an eye type thing. So they deserve what they get. But that not happen to them. Not a thing. That's just the way it is. So, but I hope my story helps you, and I know it'll inspire some people. I do try to inspire people, but I just wanted to show people I'm here 8 years later, stage 4, still fighting. And I will fight and fight and fight and fight. Because I plan on being here until at least 80 years old. I don't plan on dying until I'm way old. And I don't have kids. We don't have kids. So I don't have to worry about kids. But I want to keep inspiring people to live their life with cancer and fight every day to stay alive. Because you know what? You'll be missed. Don't give up the fight. Keep fighting. Put those gloves on and fight. Yes, it's painful, but we can do it together. So, everybody, have a Merry Christmas and Happy Kwanzaa, because Kwanzaa is coming up. So, I want to wish my friends that celebrate Kwanzaa Happy Kwanzaa. I did not say Happy Holidays, I said Merry Christmas. So, have a Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa. Let's hope 2021 is a great year. So, Happy New Year, everybody, and enjoy. Talk to you later.